Hello YouTube, how are you? I have just came back from London and I caught this act. I'm kidding, I didn't. I just wanted to do a little intro, and FYI, I was born in London, but I have been here since the age of 2, so I never really caught the accent. And everyone is like, hey, like, you were born in London? Why don't you have the accent? And I'm like, I came here when I was 2. Anywho, so welcome to my favorites video. This is my favorites video, and I'm going to be talking about all the fun, cool, awesome things that you guys should try and use. I haven't had a favorites video up in a very long time. I haven't been making videos in general in a very long time, but I would like to keep consistently making videos. And sometimes I get stuck in a vlogger's block, you know? Like, I kind of go through, like, what do I film? What do I do? What has anyone not put out there that might be interesting? But I definitely came up with this whole favorites video. It was my idea. I came up with this whole, everyone started copying me after I made a favorites video. Jaclyn Hill, Carla Belle, Nicole Guerrera, Dolce Candy, these vloggers. Anyways, so, everything that I'm going to be talking about is going to be, mixed with skincare and makeup, because I wanted to do a mix, and I love skincare, and what's makeup without skincare, right? Okay, awesome. So you guys can't see the whole, like, candle thing in the background. I'm trying to be, like, a YouTuber, you know, like an official one, and the only way I can be an official YouTuber is if I have a freaking candle in the back. But it is not showing. What kind of crap is that? But I'm not gonna move my camera for that. Nope, I refuse. Okay, let's jump into the video. So the first palette I am going to be talking about is the Stila palette. This palette is pretty amazing, actually, because it is an all matte palette, and I think it's really hard to find all matte palettes. Well, not as much now, but for the longest time I couldn't find one. Except Kat Von D was the only brand that would, only brand that would make all matte palettes. But this is the Eyes Are the Window Shadow palette, and they come in 3 different color schemes, which is Soul, Mind, and what comes after Soul and Mind? Whatever comes after Soul and Mind, that's the name of the other palette. But this is a very neutral palette, and as you guys can see, there's darker colors, and then there's like very neutral colors up here, and then there's more like matte, lighter colors. So it's definitely a great palette. If you guys are into the whole matte look, then definitely check this out. I got this at Ulta. You can get it at Sephora as well, but I always tell people to go to Ulta and get it first, because Sephora most likely is always sold out of everything. So Ulta, people don't really think twice. They're like, you know, they don't think. But definitely check this palette out. It is amazing. This highlight is beautiful. It is by far, I think I talked about it in my other video, but I want to talk about it again just in case some people did not hear me out on this product, because it is amazing. Like, Becca, oh Becca, girl, you did it this time. And the name of this Opal, it's called Opal, and it is a highlighter, and I have it on right now, if you guys can tell. I feel like there's no point of swatching sometimes. I'd rather just wear it and show you guys how it looks. It's a really beautiful highlighter, and it just kind of, you know what, I'm gonna put some on right now. See, it's ridiculous. Like, you can see it from a mile away. Only thing I would tell you guys is, so just don't go overboard with it. The next product that I'm going to be talking about is actually the Anastasia brow powder. I'm not a fan of dip brow, because I feel like it just looks too fake. I don't like the consistency. It looks drawn on. It's not me. By all means, if it works for you, that's great. But I want to show you guys an alternative, which I think is better, and when I'm doing gigs and makeovers, I use this on my clients because I think it's better in general, because you want a natural brow. So if you guys prefer something more natural, definitely check out this brow powder duo by Anastasia. And I got the color Chocolates. The next product I want to talk about is this spot treatment. Now, if you guys ever tried Kate Somerville, she's pretty awesome. She's actually a doctor, correct me if I'm wrong. She is a dermatologist that has created her own skincare line. And how many times, oh God, if I can name the amount of times that I had a pimple right before a date or special occasion, I would be a $1,000,000 richer because it's been a million times. And this spot treatment is amazing. It's the best spot treatment I have ever tried. Now, it is just like the Mario Badescu drying lotion. It's very similar, where it has the sulfur at the bottom, and then it has the salicylic acid or the benzoyl peroxide, whatever it might be. I'm not sure. But it is one of those two that is on the top. Now, you want to make sure you don't shake this because you want to make sure you get both. You want to get the sulfur and you want to get the acne medication on. That's the top layer of the bottle. So use this before you go to bed and wake up, and it is noticeably smaller. Tip, please, guys, don't pick at your pimples, because I have picked at my pimples and I have marks now because I have picked, and it's just not worth it. By the way, I have another thing that's amazing for lightening dark marks. Now, it's expensive, but it is worth it. It is the Murad, I feel like I can't even pronounce it right. It's the Murad Rapid Age Spot and Pigments Lightening Serum. This has 2% hydroquinone. It is a skin lightener, okay? And it is used for lightening dark spots or whatever you want to lighten. It works really well. The only problem is you have to get a prescription for it. But this is one of the only few products on the market that has 2% hydroquinone without prescription, which is pretty awesome. So this is like medically, clinically proven to lighten your scars, dark spots, age spots, whatever it might be. Because this is so strong, you're going to need sunscreen right before or after, just so it doesn't get worse, because you don't want it to get worse. So you're going to need that. But I use this morning and nights, or no, sorry, not morning, just nighttime, because the sun is very strong and my skin picks up pigment like this, so I try to lay low on that. Anywho, the next product I'm going to be talking about, it is something that is relevant to what we were just talking about, is the MAC Prep and Prime Face Protect Lotion SPF 50. Now, it's really important to use sunscreen. I don't know how many times I stress this to people, and like for MAC, I used to be like, you need to wear sunscreen, and they used to be like, I'm only 21. I'm like, no, but you still need to wear sunscreen because your spots and, it gets worse. I remember one girl actually said that, she's like, but like, I'm only 21. I don't need, I'm like, bitch, listen, do you hear me? It's for multiple reasons, protecting your skin and to prevent your acne scars from getting worse, okay? So what is so good about the MAC Prep and Prime family is that it can also be used as a primer. So you can use this by itself with a primer right underneath your makeup, and it works as a primer as well as a face protectant lotion. So this is what's so awesome about this product. It is $30, 30 ml. So just like your standard foundations, yada yada yada. I'm not going to go into the details, but yeah, you guys can get it on MACcosmetics.com or just go to MAC. Remember, it's the Face Protect Lotion SPF 50. 50 is awesome. Awesome. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to be talking about is a couple of drugstore brands. Woo! Okay. So the first thing I want to talk about is the Jordana Easy Liner for Lips. If you guys are looking for the Kylie Jenner lip, then you definitely want to do this. And this is for under a budget. Like, stop with the whirl, or swirl. I mean whirl, what am I saying? Why did I say swirl? Whirl and the, what's the other lip pencil? Soar. Okay, Soar. This is awesome. The only thing is, because it's retractable, it's really hard to keep it from breaking. You just have to be gentle. Don't take a whole bunch out. Just go little by little and then line. Super pretty. The color that I have is Baby Berry. So gorgeous, darling. Really is. Okay. The next product I want to be talking about is a mascara. I love drugstore mascaras. I think they work amazing. And this one is under $10, which is the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express. If you guys have ever used this mascara, it's really good for thickening. I have long lashes, but they're really thin. So, this works really good in just like thickening my lash. I love it. It's super cheap, amazing, love. Okay, next thing I want to talk about is these lip colors. Now, Milani it's an okay brand. I think it's a pretty good brand. They have a lot of good lipstick choices, but this is one of my favorites. It's called Sangria, and it is like a dark Cabernet, like the wine. It's like kind of like that. It's violet, dark violet. It's really pretty and it's super creamy. I am gonna swatch this, and it goes on really nice. I know there's a whole like matte trend, but this is pretty similar. It's like a satin finish, so matte and a creamy texture had a baby, it would be satin, which would be this type of lipstick. And this is also under $10. It's like $5.99 or something. I love it. Hopefully they sell. So pretty. Okay, the next color I'm going to be product I'm going to be talking about is the Burt's Bees Brightening Even Skin Moisturizing Cream. This is actually my mother's, but I used this a couple of times and I like fell in love with it. It smells really good. It smells like a lemon popsicle, maybe. Really good for I guess like every skin type, because my mom has kind of oily and I have normal, and it works for both of us, and she loves this lotion, and honestly I love it too. I think it's better than a lot of different lotions that I've tried. It's 99.0% natural. Who knows what that other 1% might be? Freaking bleach. I'm just kidding. I love this stuff. Definitely purchase it. You can get it at CVS, Walgreens, and yeah. I love Burt's Bees. What I want to talk about is really random, I feel. I feel like this was like a random product and I'm like, let me pick it up and just talk about it. It is the Kiss Ever Easy Lash Strip Lash Adhesive. What is wrong with me? Anyways, this is basically lash glue, okay? But this is amazing because it comes in a little stick. And it's so much easier than the Duo glue, and you have to squirt it, and then I usually have to lay it out somewhere. Like, it's just so much easier to just like directly be able to apply it on my lash strip. It's just so much easier. Only thing is, I feel like it says holds for 24 hours. It literally does hold for 24 hours. So I feel like you need to take like petroleum jelly and just like slowly rub. Let it go. I don't need you anymore. Ow! Is the Maybelline Master Prime by Face Studio. I really like this product, but I love it because I think it illuminates as well as primes. I don't know if you guys can see, but it gives me a little bit of a sheen underneath, and I like that. Another thing amazing about it is it has sunscreen. See, guys, I told you I'm obsessed with sunscreen. If I could brand anything, it would be sunscreen. Oh, my Mina, sunscreen, SPF 50. But yeah, it's pretty amazing. Yeah. Okay, the next product I want to talk about is the MAC Lightful. Now, I just started using this MAC system, but when I used to work for MAC, they they had this, but it wasn't renewed. Now, this is now new and approved, and I use this as a night cream, and it is Marine Bright formula. And what it does is it kind of brightens your skin. I like anything that's brightening my skin because I feel like my pigment is really dull without like foundation. I hate it. So I'm always trying to find ways to brighten my skin tone because I just don't like the discoloration of it. It's just off. So if you have the same situation that I have, definitely get MAC Lightful. It's pretty awesome. I feel like, I don't know if I'm right now like immediately seeing a difference, but I know it makes my skin feel very supple and smooth. I don't know about the brightening yet, but I think it's something that is a long-term thing, so I have to just kind of keep using it and see what happens. What I do really like is the MAC Lightful Vibrancy Eye. Like, this literally, like, oh my god, my eyes feel so cool after I apply this, and it's so cooling, and it's like now this is a gel formula, so it doesn't feel heavy at all. Like, really light and weightless. It's a great feeling, and I like to wear this at nighttime and daytime. I like to do both. This cream I like to do only at nighttime, just because I feel like it's even though it's a gel-based cream, it's still thicker, so I like to kind of have it sit in my skin overnight and my skin absorb all the goodness, you know. So, and then in the daytime, I like to use the sunscreen. I think we are done. Woo! Alright guys, we are done with my favorites video. Thank you guys so much for watching.